Volcano is a Fleischer Studios Superman cartoon. This was released in 1942. It's directed by Dave Fleischer and Willard Bowski, written by Bill Turner and Carl Meyer, with a voice cast including Joan Alexander, Jetson Beck, Julian Noah, and Lee Royce. And this is actually the last Fleischer Studios Superman cartoon that I have to watch. Am I ending with a good one? I would say so. The pacing is pretty terrible. It took a very long time. Granted, the whole thing is about 8 minutes, but it took about 5, nearly 6 minutes for any real action to happen. But once it did, a lot happened in a very short space of time. Clark Kent and Lois Lane are going to report from this volcano, and obviously the volcano erupts, causes a lot of problems. Superman has to try and save the day. And I'll say no more than that about the specifics, but actually a lot does happen in those last kind of 2 minutes. Superman is really moving around a lot, beautifully animated. The animation of the lava in particular I thought was absolutely stunning. It just looked really fantastic. I really thoroughly enjoyed that part of it. And the sound effects are really great. It's really dramatic. So yes, it was very slow. It did take a while to get anywhere. But once it got there, it was rather enjoyable. And I don't have any complaints about this. Volcano is a pretty decent one to end on for me. Not a bad one at all. I feel like I've liked half of the Superman cartoons, and that maybe 50% of them were not to my personal tastes. I am plucking that percentage out of nowhere, but in general, it does feel like I enjoyed maybe half of them. It's not a bad series. Definitely enjoyed some of them, if not all of them. Volcano, despite the slow pacing, is a good story, very well animated, really great sound effects. Ultimately, it's one that I liked, and it could be a contender for a top 5. Probably not my favourite, but that being said, I liked it, and I'm happy to be ending the series with Volcano.